Hey friends, it's Liz, your official craft nerd, and today I have some adorable, sweet, shabby chic ideas using some Sola wood flowers. So first I'm taking this bicycle wreath form that I got from Dollar Tree. I was very excited when I finally found these because they were like nowhere to be found, you guys. But I did find them finally, and I spray painted it white. And I am taking some of these popsicle sticks because I want to create a base in which I can lay my flowers down. So when I thought of this project, I really wanted it to be very simple, very clean, and easy to do, obviously. So in order to get these wood flowers the way that I wanted them, I knew I was going to need a base. So I'm just kind of measuring out these popsicle sticks, and then I'm going to glue them down onto the frame. I'm using some of that Fix-All super glue along with a little bit of hot glue to make sure that these stay on the wreath form. Hot glue will work, but I just felt like adding the extra weight with the flowers. Now, the flowers are not heavy at all, you guys. These wood flowers are very, very light. But I just wanted to be better safe than sorry. I didn't want anything falling off. So I'm just, like I said, just taking this glue and gluing down these wood pieces just so I would have a base. Now, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm like watching this and I'm getting distracted by this fly that was bothering me the day that I was recording. You guys, like, I don't know if it's this way where you know, wherever you guys are, but it has been so hot in Texas already. Like already, it's just been gross. And of course, with the Texas heat comes the Texas huge flies. And it doesn't matter how hard you try to not have them in your house, they still get in. And they annoy me to death. They just, yeah. So if you see a fly every now and then buzzing around, like, that's what it is. Crazy Texas flies. Anyway, as you've been watching, at least I hope you're still watching, I basically have my base set out with these popsicle sticks. And then I'm going to be taking these raw wood flowers from Sola Wood. Now, I have been a fan of their products for a while. I ordered a whole ton of them myself, like before I even was reached out to by them to, collab a little bit with them. So I was really excited, you guys. And these flowers, they're amazing. They're so pretty and they're versatile. So you can dye them, you can stain them, you can do a lot of things with them. And I don't know. There's something about the look of these that I absolutely adore. And I really adore them like this way, raw, with nothing done to them at all. I think they're so pretty just as is. So all I did was went around this wood frame and just kind of eyeballed it, picking some big flowers, little flowers. If there was an area that I felt like needed to go out a little bit wider, I took another piece of the popsicle stick and I kind of made like a little branch, so to speak, I guess, off of the side of the frame and just glued it in there and then put the flower on top of that. Because my vision was just to have like this cluster of flowers just going up the right side of this wheel. And that was it. Like I said, I wanted this to be super easy and really clean. Now, I know I'm going for the whole shabby chic look, and this, I feel like this in itself, being clean as it is without all the extra, doodads and whatever, it's very versatile. So you can use it for your farmhouse decor. You can use it for your romantic, decor. You can just use it just about any way, and it doesn't have to just fit into shabby chic. So that's all there is to this project, you guys. Let me know what you think about this down below. So like I was stating, I'm using Sola wood flowers, and I just want to give them a big shout out because I have been a fan of their work for a while. I have been purchasing these flowers on my own for some time, and they are just amazing. And the deals that they have for their flower sets are just awesome. So I will have them linked down in the description below. Please go check them out, you guys. I mean, these flowers are gorgeous. Okay, so for my next DIY, I wanted to basically do kind of like a trash to treasure situation. So what I'm going to start off with though is dyeing my flowers. Now, what you saw me do there was take a cup of tea. I wanted to tea stain these gorgeous flowers. I wanted to have that vintagey look, and there's different ways to do it. You can definitely use tea, you can use coffee. I just happen to have the tea on hand and figured we'll use this, we'll make this work. You can also stain it just by using paint as well, and I will show you how I did that as well here too. But as you guys can see, I have tons of these. Now, mind you, a lot of these were already in my collection before Sola sent me some more, and I was just like a kid in a candy store, you guys. Like, seriously, these are just beautiful flowers, and I just can't get over them. So I was having a hard time deciding like which ones I wanted to do, which ones I wanted to have this color and that color. And those little roses, you guys, are probably my absolute favorite. They are so soft, and they legit feel like a rose petal. It's the craziest thing, because this is wood, but they're just amazing. So I picked out a few, and all I did was just dunk it on into the tea. And now for me, I feel like the tea dyed it pretty well. There's definitely a difference. Coffee would probably be a lot darker than the tea was. So I think next time I'm going to actually just take some leftover coffee and try dyeing it with the coffee instead. But the tea did work, and I did still really love how they turned out. They still had that aged look to them, and it was exactly what I was going for. Now, I do go ahead and try out making a stain with my acrylic paint. Now, I will say this, Sola Wood does have flower dyes that you can purchase. I have not tried them. They did not send any of those to me. But I have seen others use them, and they work really, really well. But I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use some of my folk art paint and make it happen myself. So I just took a little bit of the paint, dumped a bunch of water in there, and I'm going to mix this up and do the same thing like I did with the tea. I'm just going to dip my flowers on in and get this really gorgeous stain. You guys, these pink flowers, I was like in love. Like, so quickly they took on this color, and the way it had its own natural highlights and lowlights and everything in the flower, they're gorgeous. You guys, look at that. Like, I was obsessed with these, and if I could have just made every flower pink, I probably would have. And this is really crazy, you guys, because I I love adding little bits of pink and pastel-y colors and stuff like that within my Shabby Chic style. But like, personally, pink is like not my favorite color. I like it, but it is definitely not my favorite. But you guys, with this, the way that these flowers turned out, like, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so in love. Look at those, you guys. Oh my gosh. Like, I so just wanted to start dyeing more flowers just because. So moving on, I am taking these dirty old Coca-Cola bottles that I think someone gave me a bag of these. Like, they were collecting them. They thought I was collecting them. And they've been sitting in my garage for like years, y'all, like forever. And I'm just going to take some of my plaster paint, of course, from Waverly, and then I'm mixing in some Mod Podge with it because I'm painting glass. And I had heard that adding in the Mod Podge with the paint would help prevent, the paint picking up off of the glass and all of that, because, a lot of times you're going to have to do multiple coats. So anyway, my bottles. I'm just going to take these 3 Coke bottles. And yes, you guys, I realize the insides look gross. There is like leftover soda somehow still in there. It wasn't all moldy or nasty or anything like that, you guys, so don't freak out. But whoever had them, they did not rinse them out before, they gave them to me. So Oh well, we're painting it up. You ain't even gonna see it anyway, so no big deal. I think I did about 2 coats for each bottle, and it worked just fine. You know, it's a bottle, and I like it looking a little roughed up. You know, you guys know how I like my projects. You know, a little gritty, little dirty, little roughed up looking, definitely worn. So these worked out perfectly. So while those bottles were drying, I went ahead and took some of these bamboo, can't talk y'all, bamboo, there we go, skewers, and I'm going to use those to stick on my flowers so I can put them in my bottles. So I decided to take one of these flowers, and you can see the base of these wood flowers. They kind of have, some of them have bigger lips than others, but you can definitely kind of wiggle in that stick, and that's why I use the skewers, because it has the pointier tip and you can kind of get it on in there. And just, I added a little bit of glue and they stuck perfect. So I took 2 of the tea stained ones as well as a pink one, and you can kind of see that one had like a bigger lip. And also, you guys, these are very, like I said, they're very versatile, so you can definitely trim that down if you don't want that lip on the back, you know, if you're going to glue it down onto something. So very easy to cut and to trim up, not a problem. So I did those 3 flowers, and then I decided the bottle, we needed to add some more. Of course, we always have to have more, you guys. So I'm taking fabric. Now I have a bunch of different fabric lying around for the purposes of making shabby bows. You guys know that I love the shabby, messy, whatever kind of bow you want to call it. It's my favorite bow. Super easy to do. So a lot of this material here is either going to be the linen that I purchased from Amazon that I just kind of ripped up, and then I tea dyed it so that it would, you know, have this great texture. It kind of like crunched it up. I don't know how else to explain it, but it was awesome. And then I have all these other, like this really pretty blue fabric was actually a baby onesie. I kind of started looking at thrift stores for different fabrics, whether it's like a blanket or, you know, baby clothes or something that catches my eye, that I can actually tear up and use for my fabric bows or my shabby bows. So again, the whole process to this, I'm going to show you how to make a couple, is basically just crisscrossing, you know, however many layers that you want. And then you're going to just cinch it all up together in the middle using a piece of twine. So it's really super simple. There's really no way to mess this up because it's going to look all crazy anyway. But it is so adorable. And I just loved all the different textures and the fabrics here. They just worked out gorgeous for me. So see, easy peasy. You have this adorable shabby bow. So I'm going to show you one more time on how to make one of these bows. And you guys, like I've said before, I am no bow expert by no means. I like what is easy and still looks really cute. So the next step is I am taking these rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree. If you've been lucky enough to find them, I was ecstatic, you guys, when I found these. They're very French, boutique, shabby chic. I mean, oh my God, they were calling my name, y'all. So I was like, yes, we are going to try these out. We're going to put these on these bottles. Now, mind you, with this bottle, if you do something like this, you can definitely add more to it. You could have, like, you know, distressed it some more. You could have added some more color to it. However, I just kept mine white. And I'm taking this rub-on transfer and I'm just using my, actually it's my little Cricut picker tool thing. And I'm using it almost like if I was coloring with a pen over top of my rub-on transfer. And you guys, these transfers are bomb. I have had some transfers from Dollar Tree that just, they just didn't work, you know, and maybe it was the material that I was trying to transfer onto or something. I don't know. But for whatever reason, they were not good. These particular ones went on like a dream, and they're so beautiful. I'm so excited. I'm so happy I found these. And again, you guys, I know a lot of you have told me in the past, like, you can't find a lot of these things from Dollar Tree, and I'm so sorry. You know, unfortunately, you know, all Dollar Trees are not created equal. And trust me, I have seen other DIYers and YouTubers out there that are finding just some real gems. But I've come to realize, because I can't always find the things that I would really like to find from Dollar Tree, it moved me into more of a direction of not being so much of a Dollar Tree crafter, but just doing and using what I have. So, or thrifting. I mean, you guys, I'm so obsessed with that lately. Like trash to treasure, and, you know, thrift flips and things like that. So you're definitely going to see more of those things coming up with my videos, because there's just something about turning something old and ugly and forgotten about into something just beautiful and inspiring, and it's just something that'll put a smile on someone's face, you know. And that's what I'm about, by all means. Like, I really truly hope, you guys, that I can bring you guys a little bit of joy whenever you can, you know, you come and watch my videos. And it just makes me really happy, and my heart smiles every time I read your comments and how wonderful you guys are. So I'll take this time to say thank you to all of my beautiful, beautiful, wonderful subscribers out there. And if you're new to my channel, I really hope you stick around and hang out and, you know, become a part of our family here. And, you know, just make sure to hit that subscribe button below and the notification bell. Y'all know the drill. But if you're enjoying, you know, the channel and the content, I definitely hope you stick around, because I love all of my new friends. You guys are awesome. So enough about that, y'all. Like, let's get back to the craft, okay? It's been a long day, can y'all tell? So once all those came on, and like I said, that was so easy. They went on so fast. I decided I'm going to take a little bit more of that blue fabric. I'm going to wrap around the mouth of all of my bottles, and I just glue it on real quick. Then once that is glued down, I'm taking my shabby bow that I just made, and I'm going to glue that on top of the fabric as well. And that is going to really be all there is to making this project. And again, like I said, you know, recreate this yourself. You can totally add more color, you can add more bling, you can do whatever it is that it fits your style. You know, that's what's awesome about these projects, is you can definitely make it your own, and I'm all about that. So once those were all put together, all I did was stick my flowers in, and then I added some greenery. And that's it, you guys. These are beautiful little pieces of decor that literally cost me like nothing, you know, maybe a couple bucks. So tell me what you guys think about this one down in the comments. Okay guys, so last but not least, I wanted to make this bouquet ball of flowers using these Sola wood flowers. Now, the package that you see there, those were already dyed. Those came already dyed, so you can definitely get a variety of flowers already dyed the colors that you want, which is why it's incredible, you know, for like events and weddings and things like that. So you can definitely personalize it to what you want. But I love these colors, and I wanted to recreate these little flower ball bouquets. Now, when my daughter had gotten married, we made one for her sister as a bridesmaid. That's what she carried instead of a typical bouquet. And I love the idea of doing this, but using the flower, the wood flowers on this instead of actual flowers. And honestly, it doesn't have to be just like a bouquet for event. Now you can, if you have something coming up like that. You guys, this is so easy to make. It's so quick and they're beautiful. But I love the idea of just having this, you know, you can hang it on a doorknob or, you know, hang it off a hook on the wall or something. You know, it's still something so pretty to look at. So what I did, I could not find toothpicks. Now, granted, I found out we did have them. I just couldn't find them. So I was using the bamboo, why is that so hard to say? Bamboo skewers. There we go. And I was just kind of trimming them down and using them to kind of stick into these little styrofoam balls that come from the Dollar Tree. And at first it was working pretty good. I was like, okay, cool. Like, you know, I'm just going to be able to stick these all in there and have it without having to glue anything. But I realized, because the ball was so small, and it was the largest one that I had to work with, so it is what it is. I realized I was still going to have to glue my flowers down. Now, don't be afraid to glue to styrofoam. Yes, it will look like it's not sticking, or it'll like act like it's burning almost. You might see like some smoke or something, but it'll stick. Just give it a second, it'll stick. So I started, after, you know, getting tired of sticking these in there and trying to get them all to fit that way, I started gluing them down. And you guys, like, seriously, just look at these flowers together. I love, 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 love the different shades of pink and the different antique-y looking, you know, the tea stained ones, and they're just gorgeous. So you guys just let me know what you think about this one, and honestly, just tell me what was your favorite of all of the projects today. Oh God, look at that, you guys. I love this hanging up. It's so adorable. But yes, let me know what you guys thought. Have you used Sola wood flowers before? Have you found them at your Dollar Tree? They have been putting them in Dollar Trees. And, you know, what would you make with them? You know, but I am so excited and so happy that you guys stuck around. I love all of my viewers out there. You guys are wonderful. You're super supportive. And I cannot wait to bring you even more sweet shabby goodness in the future, as well as some other things too. So as I stated in my community tab, I do plan on starting to post 2 times a week now to give you some more content and some more variety, and I really hope you guys join me. And that's it, you guys. I hope you love this. Until next time, I love y'all, and stay safe.